Welcome to the Yahoo News Funny or Die GOP Presidential Online Internet Cyber Debate, starring Governor Rick Perry, former Speaker Newt Gingrich, Land's End model Mitt Romney, Chinese food enthusiast John Huntsman, child collector Michelle Bachmann, noted homophobe Rick Santorum, Leprechaun King Ron Paul. The real battle for the GOP nomination starts here at the Yahoo News Funny or Die GOP Presidential Online Internet Cyber Debate.
Good evening, candidates. I'm Larry King, and I want to welcome you to the first ever GOP online internet debate on the World Wide Web. Before getting into what is sure to be a history-making debate, let's start by hearing something from each of you. Tell us why you'd make a good president. Governor Romney, we start with you.
What a wild future where we can have debates on the internet. It's fascinating. Now, the question at hand, why would I make a good president? It's a very good question. But actually, am I out of time? It's okay with me if I am.
Just about. So let's move on. Congresswoman Bachmann, you're next.
Iowa, you've spoken loud and clear. I get it. There's no I in Iowa. I am thrilled to be talking to the internet today. You know, I used to talk to the internet all the time when it said, "You've got mail." And then Marcus would say,
"Mail? I'll take a mail."
Because it could be mail as in an email or mail as in a letter.
Up next
I'd like to say something for 20 seconds. This is stupid.
Thanks. Governor Perry, why would you make a good president?
Honestly, I do not know. I could say some stuff like I'm good at executions, because people like it when I say that stuff. Or that gays give me the heebie-jeebies, but Santorum's already got the homophobic vote. I just don't want to make another mistake, so please.
That's time. Wow. Moving on to Governor Huntsman.
First of all, I'd like to say I love my dad. He's always been there for me, whether it's teaching me to throw a football or giving me millions of dollars when my campaign runs out of funds. My dad's out there tonight. He's always watching. Hey, hiya, Daddy. Let's hear it for dads.
It's hard to argue with that. Senator Santorum.
I would be remiss to participate in an internet debate and not draw attention to the fact that the internet is, oh gosh, it's a dumping ground for gay pornography. During some of my very own comprehensive research, I found myself lost for hours at a time.
Okay.
The things that you see.
Yeah. Well, last but not least, Congressman Paul.
Look, I'm the guy who fundamentally disagrees with these guys up here, especially that lady. They say they want smaller government. I want even smaller government. Look how small I am. How much government you think I need? If I get elected president, I won't be president. I'll be Uncle Ron. Come sit on my knee. I'll have a knee waiting list.
And that's your time. You all certainly have given us a lot to think about. We'll be right back after a quick break.
This spring, one man has the courage to start a news revolution.
King! Herman King here, and I'm out of the race into your telescreen. We are live! Every show I count down the top 999 issues of the day. Support the lesbians! Send them back to Lesbico. I tell it like I see it, no nonsense, no hogwash, and especially no food. We should not raise the debt ceiling. We should dig a tunnel into the debt floor. We should put all the poor people to the tomb like mummies. But then who will work for us? And now it's time for Dance and Points. Dance. Every night you're part of a show. Call me not toll free to get into the action. Tulsa, Oklahoma, you're on the air.
Yes, I have a question about Libya.
Wrong! Send me a tweet, and I'll read them throughout the show. Very interesting. Plus, I constantly change the name of the show. Only on the O'Kane Factor. It's a non-stop truth party. No lies invited. Sorry, lies. Obama's a socialist. But I work alone. You better stand in the real. This is Herman Cain's show. This ain't Little Stain's show. I know why people complain. I'm happy. I'm American. Do you know what I'm talking about? Gummy worms are not as tasty as gummy sharks. End of story. I'd like to announce that I am suspending my show so I can focus on a No.
Join the action on Kennedy and Combs every weeknight on Fox News, followed by Tyler Perry's House of Kane.
Welcome back to the Yahoo News Funny or Die debate Q&A thing. Our next question is about gay marriage.
Jesus,
Let's answer
I
it.
got a
I'd
real
love to-
zinger for this one.
Congressman Paul, with same-sex marriage now legal in New York State, how do you think the issue should be handled, if at all, at the federal level?
Well, hold on now. The only relevant question for the future is, how do you make fire? Because when I'm president, it will be survival of the fittest. No government, no marriage, no military, simply man against ape. San Francisco will be the first to fall when the apes rise. More than likely, one of them will lead their kind, and he will be called Caesar. I'd like to take this opportunity to pledge allegiance to Caesar, and I ask him to spare my life in what I would like to call the ape apocalypse.
Okay, one more response, Governor Perry.
Don't mess with same sexes.
What?
Don't mess with same sexes. That's my zinger.
Governor Huntsman, the national unemployment rate is well over 8% and shows no signs of dropping. What would you do to fix this alarming trend?
Well, when I'm elected vice president, I'll make sure my top priority is jobs. So when I'm elected vice president...
I'm sorry, Governor Huntsman, you keep saying vice president.
What? Who am I kidding? I'm not going to be president, so why not try for VP?
Can I chime in here? John, you have to stop calling my house at night. It's getting weird.
Governor Perry, I'd like to ask you another economic question.
Oh, no, please don't.
In the past 3 decades, the gap between rich and poor has widened to unprecedented levels. Is this something you think is bad for America?
I mean, right now my brain is kind of thinking of this real funny racist joke about this Indian and that colored fella. I'm sorry. 2 colored fellas.
Okay, we have reached a very important part of the debate. The Reagan speed round. Now, you know how this works. We give the candidates 7 seconds, and whoever can mention Ronald Reagan's name the most wins the round. Go!
Reagan.
Time's up.
Donald Reagan!
And the winner of the Reagan speed round is John Huntsman.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm going to pick that Huntsman as my VP. Whoa, who said that? Stop it.
Hey guys,
Herman Cain, get out of here.
pew, 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 pew. Watch in the press, live in prime time.
Herman, go.
So long, suckers.
Now we will be taking some questions from Twitter users. Crazy Farts 2008 tweets. The question is for Newt Gingrich. Newt, are you a clump? Speaker Gingrich.
If that Crazy Farts 2008 is referring to the lovable family drama from the Eddie Murphy comedy saga, well, the answer is no.
Next question from Cullengal 86 to Governor Romney. Mitt, are you on Team Edward or Team Jacob?
Look, I have a long, committed history of being on Team Jaquert.
Excuse me. Did you say Team Edward or Team Jacob?
Exactly. Team EdCub. And I'm not apologizing for it.
Studfinder XXX tweets, do you want to meet well-hung singles in your area? Sorry, that appears to be a spam tweet.
Excuse me, I'll take Studfinder's question. Approximately how well hung are we talking?
Yeah, excuse me, just exactly how well hung are we talking about here? Because it's just exactly what the gays do. They lure normal people into their ranks with titillating promises of companionship, and it turns out to be just another spam bot who could care less about your feelings.
This is all very interesting, but let's take a break, shall we?
I know we don't know each other, but I am here if you want to talk about it.
2012 is a groundbreaking year for American politics because 2 Republican candidates are Mormons. This is the moment we've been waiting for ever since Jesus first came to America. Mormonism. We've got 2 guys in the race. Suck on that, Judaism.
Welcome back to the Yahoo News Funny or Die GOP Presidential Internet Town Hall Cyber Back and Forth Round Robin Forum Debate Q&A thing. Well, as we conclude tonight's proceedings, we thought we'd devote some time to the real reason these candidates are here. An opportunity to blatantly, shamelessly promote their books. Each candidate will have 10 seconds to plug a book. Governor Romney, you're first.
Well, my new book is called Just Tell Me What You Want. One man's journey to say anything to be president. And if you take a look inside, you'll see it's totally blank. So you can just write in whatever you want me to have said.
Governor Huntsman, you're next.
No, I don't actually have a book, but my dad, John Huntsman Sr., does have a book. Winners never cheat. Guys, My dad is so big and so strong and so fast, he reminds me of one man.
Speaker Gingrich.
My book is Grubbin' with Newt, America's Best Barbecue. And trust me, this is the most research I've ever put into a book.
Congressman Paul.
My book is a guide to keeping kids out of your abandoned amusement park. Trick is to dress up like a ghost or a goblin.
Senator Santorum.
My book is Coming Out on Top, Overcoming the Irresistible Temptation of Gay Sex. The book is filled with handcrafted photos designed to aid you in your homosexual aversion therapy, or as we call it in the book, HAT. Let me just draw your attention to the really flexible young man.
Governor Perry.
My book report is on the Hardy Boys and the Secret of Wildcat Swamp.
You're supposed to promote a book that you have written, not a book you like.
Oh, well, this one's got train robbers.
Fair enough. And finally, Congresswoman Bachmann.
Well, my book, Core of Conviction, is about a modern woman who has a great career, a terrific husband, and dozens of children, despite never once having sex.
Very good. So on behalf of all of the candidates, Yahoo, Funny or Die.
Hey, wait, what about my book?
Herman Cain is back again.
Everyone buy my book, A Brain Teasers and Optical Illusions. Herman Cain, mind-boggling Cain undrum. These brain boggles will boggle your mind.
We bid you good night. Now stay tuned for the Democratic response.
Hello, America. I've been offered this time by Yahoo to give my rebuttal to this unique GOP internet debate. After hearing what all the candidates had to say, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking about voting for me. What? Now I know, right? You don't want anyone to know your dirty little secret. Besides, I'm not even your type. You're into conservative candidates. Well, let me tell you a little secret. I am a conservative. Do you know how many Wall Street bankers I've prosecuted? 0. The healthcare bill I passed? It's a carbon copy of the one Republicans floated as an alternative to Hillary Care. Oh. Thank you. Just extended the Bush tax cuts again. You like that, don't you? And yes, we left Iraq, but I was following an agreement George W. Bush signed back in 2008. When I say I'm going to pull out, I do. You can trust me. So vote for me. I won't tell anybody. Promise. Oh, and I got you a little late Christmas present. It's my new book, The Audacity of Me Killing Osama bin Laden.
Paid for by the Committee to Elect President Obama for the Republican nomination.